Hello there, it's the Unique HD here, and today I'm just recording this video, and I wanted to show this Minecraft version. I think this is the third or fourth. This is the pre-classic version RD 2009 0515. So as you can tell by the name, this was released on May 15, 2009. And I think the first ever version was in May 13, so this was like the first 3 days of Minecraft development. And actually, this version, I'm not actually playing this version. No one knows like the original file of RD 2009 0515, because if you just try and run it up like I did right now, this is actually the RD 161348. This is not the one that I selected. If you try to select this one, it will just open up um, another version that it's not actually this one. Kind of confusing, but yeah. But this is the RD 2009 0515, and it is a quite big version, like relatively, because the version prior to this, the world was completely flat and there was absolutely nothing. I think you could spawn humans already, but actually you couldn't because they already spawned naturally, and you couldn't spawn then. I think they spawned, like 100 of them spawned once you loaded up a world. So yeah, I actually had that save file in my .minecraft directory, and when I tried loading it up with this version, it just generated a completely flat stone world. So I had to create a new save file because this new version alters the terrain generation. The version prior to this one didn't have any terrain at all. It was just like completely flat. And now, as you can see, this is the first ever Minecraft terrain generation. So yeah, if you ever wonder what the first Minecraft terrain looks like, is this one. Uh, Actually, I think the first one is actually from the first version, because the first version wasn't flat. The first version was it had holes in the ground, and then the second version was flat. But no one has the file to the first version. We just know about it from a video that Notch made, so no one can actually play it. So yeah, this version also adds some new blocks. As you can see, we on the last version we only had cobblestone and grass. Now we have stone and dirt and cobblestone. The cobblestone texture has been changed, and we also have wood planks, and you can select those, as you can see on my uh, top right corner of the screen. They appear what block are you selecting, and you can select them using the number keys. So 1 is stone, 2 is dirt, 3 is cobblestone, 4 is wood, 5 doesn't do anything for some reason, and 6 is sapling. So yeah, sapling is 6. The saplings don't grow, obviously. It's just a sapling. I don't really know like why it exists and this early on, but yeah, as you can see, uh, very weird sapling texture. You can stack them like this. They don't have gravity either. Uh, so um, like the last versions, you can respawn by pressing R. So if you press R, you just teleport to a random place, a random spawn location. And I think this world generates with 10 human mobs, but now it only has, but you can actually place uh, human mobs. If you press the letter G on your keyboard, you just spawn random humans. They don't do anything, they just jump around aimlessly like weirdos, I don't know. And yeah, this is basically the whole version. There's nothing more. Also, the crosshair has been added. As you can see, there's a crosshair. Uh, Prior to this version, there was no crosshair, so yeah, that's good, I guess. And that's it, I think. Apparently, also you can some shadows have been changed. like they're now shadow for human mobs. So human mobs are affected by shadow. So if we just make this, oops, let's select stone, and then you can put, wait, let's put a human mob here. It will be dark due to the shadow. Look, it brightened after it got out. Also, dirt, grass turns to dirt if they are under a shadow, and dirt turns to grass if there's grass around it. So yeah, and also apparently players can also jump farther now. Like movement has been changed. Uh, and that's about it. I don't think there is anything more to this version. If you just come here and you fall off the edge, because this is not an infinite world, it's like a small square, I think. And if you just fall off, you're gonna fall endlessly. But if a human falls off, it's gonna disappear once it gets below 100 blocks. So if you spawn a human right here, it's gonna disappear after a while, but you don't disappear, you just keep going down. So let's test it out. I just spawned one. It's gonna disappear. There you go. Because that's 100 blocks below. And if I want to get back up again, I can just press R and I go back to spawn location. So yeah, that's it. There is no menu title screen. It just boots up directly in this game. And that's pretty much this version. See you guys in the next video. I don't know. And goodbye.